Talkin Bout that.
And record. All right, guys, this is Talking About That. This is our weekly podcast. Today there's a few of us. We've got Kilauea, Killabees on Instagram. He's got Ohana Block out there in Hawaii. Freaking great tattoo artist if you're on the island. We've got Tyler from Sluts and AKs. He's got one of the baddest clothing brands right now. He's got some cool stuff coming. And we usually have two other people with us. We usually have Natalie. She's Street Rats on Instagram. And we usually have Scotty. I think he's Neighborhood Nobody, I think, on Instagram. I forget his Instagram handle. But unfortunately, they're not going to make it here today. Today is Natalie's anniversary to her boyfriend. So they're out doing dinner. And then Scotty is out doing Scotty cool things. So it'll just be us three today. If the other two do pop in later on, we'll add them on. But today's topic, man, we're going to talk about some artwork and how some of us have made art and kind of ran into the same thing later on. Not that they stole it, but looks a little fishy. So to kind of start that off, anybody who's been following Three-Eyed for the last few years kind of knows that one of our hottest sellers is a AK shirt. And you guys both know it. I think we've put it on almost everything: hats, shirts, sweaters. We've kind of just done a lot with this logo. But the funny thing about it is when I drew it about 3 years ago, I was on TikTok. I had just started playing on TikTok and like posting letter videos. And which oddly enough, that's the best that I get off TikTok are all my letter videos. It's the funniest. But I had drawn up this AK and I started following one of my favorite letter artists. He was on Instagram with a couple thousand followers. I think he was up into the millions. He's a big name. And he moved to TikTok, only had like 5 followers. Of course, I followed him. And a couple days after I had followed him, I had posted the AK. I had hand-drawn it, did it on a big old piece of paper, drew it out all dope, and recorded it for TikTok. He liked it. And about a week later, a big old painting was painted of an AK with the same scripty letters that I do. And he definitely didn't take it verbatim. But it was in that same realm of like, I see what you're doing. You kind of took from what I was making. And what's funny is like at first I was mad. I was like, bro, why would you take my thing? Like I'm a small artist. You didn't give me props or nothing. And then after a while it was kind of like, you know what? That's kind of flattering. That's cool that at least he did that. Because I've had other situations where guys straight stole my stuff. Like straight up took verbatim what I did. And that's Jack. But like I said, I don't want to say he stole it, but it was just so much in that freaking, like, it looked just like the AK. Like, it was close, and he had done it about 2 weeks after he had liked my video and reposted it. And I mean, I guess the repost you can consider a shout out, but I don't really, in the art world, that's not a shout out. A repost ain't a shout out. But yeah, it was the craziest thing because I thought I put a lot of time into it. But I just think it's funny because after he posted that, a lot of lettering guys just started coming out with little guns with letters in them and all that. And so I didn't start that stuff, but I definitely was at the freaking pinnacle of it when everybody else wasn't putting it together. So I like to hold that close that happened, but it still was like, damn, man, like because we've been Killer. You've seen his work. It's at Tribal Gear. Yeah. Yep. All big on their freaking walls everywhere. Tribal Gear's got his stuff
fresh
up.
Shit. Yeah.
They do, and he's a battle artist. That's why I was like I'm not mad, but I was still like, dang, but man, still, that was yep. It was crazy, but we still use it. I'll use that AK forever. Like that sucker's our best seller, and everybody loves it. But yeah, just freaking crazy to go through that. But kind of leading on to that, let's Tyler was telling me something crazy about his little peep pins. We had talked about them, I think, a few weeks ago on our podcast, so you guys should know what those are. Yeah. But he was telling me another interesting story. It's like everybody wants something from you, man. They're still in the peep stuff like crazy. But give me your story. What did they do or what happened?
I mean, so I'll still see like all of my fucking pin designs and everything pop up on Tattoo Flash and shit. But
Oh
when I was
wow.
working at Meow Wolf, I was working at security, but trying to apply to other shit, and I saw that they were hiring for a merch designer, and they like were asking for just examples of your work and stuff. So I submitted like all of my finished work and everything, my peepsicles, all that. Then like never heard anything from them. Then like a month later, they dropped a design that was damn near similar to mine, just their logo, just peepsicle. Actually, I have it over here. Fuck, hold up.
Yeah, let's see. What did they do?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know what my peepsicle design looks like, but this is what they did after. Fucking
Wow. And
damn
you got
near
a
the
peeps.
same.
Let me see your peepsicle too, because I know you got. I got at
Oh
least
shit,
one
yeah,
pin to
I got one
show.
right here. Yeah, this is what like my little one. I don't know if you can see it, but then
Yep. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow. That is the drip and everything. I
yup.
mean, they went real close with that.
Oh yeah,
Um, and they just never got back to you.
not
Never
at all.
was like, yeah, we're gonna use it. What? But for being such a large company, you would think that they would at least, do something to give you a props or heads up or,
Right.
um, I
Yes.
remember when, um, who was it Norm? Kelly, do you remember Norm letters?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Norm tattoos? Well,
Yeah.
I think he had sued McDonald's
Oh shit.
because they had used some of his letters on their and don't quote me, it might not be Norm. Let me throw that out there real quick. But I know there was a tattoo artist that his artwork was on a McDonald's because they had did the urban McDonald's backgrounds where like they had like the McDonald's graffiti and kind of different things.
Right.
He had
Okay.
drawn a piece and they had taken it like verbatim and just threw it on their wall. And so he had to go through and sue them. Uh,
Damn.
but
That's
such a big
crazy.
company, just give the guys a little bit of scratch. Like we're not asking for a lot, especially in that scenario. Tyler, they definitely took your stuff
Oh yeah.
verbatim.
Yup.
That's not a little kind of side note or side quest. That's
Fucking biting everything.
yeah, no, their jaw hurt after that one. That was a big bite.
Mhm. That's crazy.
Um, but it's just crazy that people do that. And what's funny too, on the opposite end of that is, especially with Disney. I know we had talked about the copyright a few weeks ago. I don't know if you guys have heard. Disney's trying to still sue people now because they're putting Mickey in some wild situations now, and Disney's trying to get control of it, but they can't. There's nothing they can do legally. But I think if Disney would have been cool and at least paid some of these people or said, okay, well, yes, you can use our artwork, it would have been an easier transition losing their copyright licensing. But
Mhm.
to just, because what's the story? They had one where it was like a daycare or something had put Mickey Mouse on the wall, and Disney sued them and made them paint over it.
Word.
And what was it? I think
Ah.
Nickelodeon had came in and did a mural for them and paid for everything just to kind of give the middle finger to Disney. But
Yeah, that's
yeah, it's
crazy.
just crazy. With that, let's go to Killa because the whole thing that kind of brought this topic up is we're going through Instagram and Killer runs into a video of a piece of artwork that is very similar to his own. And I just want to see if you want to elaborate on that, or if you have another story of when kind of people just it was
Well,
just too uncanny, too on the nose
yeah.
look alike.
It just caught me because of the way you saw the videos. So
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
just flipping through the stories. Yeah, and I saw my relative at this function and was watching these designs, and I started looking, and I was like, wow, it looks a lot like something I've just done, for us. And then I kept looking at it and kept looking at it. I was like, hmm, it's pretty similar to what I just did. Now, I'm not saying that whoever did this stole my idea, but I just thought it was really interesting that something that I felt was unique that I came up with. There's something pretty fucking close. Same colors, same kind of design up top and the front. And it's being printed out, and I'm just like, huh, the fuck? But at the same time, you know, it's that I don't know what the name of it is, but it's what they call. Um, it's something when you have an idea, right, and you share it through the universe unknowingly, like a manifestation, and that somebody else somewhere just fucking comes up with the same shit and just happens to be before you, or whatever the case, right? And so I think that's what happens a lot of the time. Versus the other part of the time, there's just fucking thieves. They can't do shit or come up with shit on their own, and they just steal shit and tweak it. You know. So yeah, I can't say that this print or this person or this company or whatever has anything to do with what I was doing for us, but it was just really strange that it was fucking really similar. And ours isn't really out there. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
and
we all have the files of it, but it's not really out there.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and it's crazy that you can almost run into that same almost doppelganger kind of artwork happening, you know.
Right.
And I think that's what a lot of it is. And I think that's just art in general now. We're not going to come up with something new, but we just got to be the first one to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just gotta
create a
be a
pink candy and fucking create your pink candy as fast as you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before Joe Blow creates a bigger, weirder pink candy.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that's why
it just bothered me, caught me off guard, and then at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know this cat. It's not like he's actually stealing my shit, but it's like, wow, that was really fucking close.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it was very close. It was almost on the money, but that's the these companies are crazy, right? Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's just it. What can we really do? What is the our
and I can't really like you can't really complain either if you like say I draw a cow wearing a hat and I fucking run it on my story for a week, then I take it down. Then a month later, somebody's got this cool ass cow with a hat doing the same shit I did. I don't know. That guy might have been on my page and was like, "Oh fuck yeah, this is dope." He's not doing nothing with this shit. I'm gonna do something with it, you know.
Right.
And that could be the fucking case too, because it does happen. You know, there are those guys out there, like I said. He's, you know, Tyler's dealt with it. You've dealt with it. There's people that see something and like, that's fresh. And instead of just like giving you props and then like kind of fucking with it at home, they go out and put it out there like it's their new product.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I just created this. Check it out. And it's because they don't know the other Joe. You know, the other Joe Blow blue collar art worker over here trying to really get his shit rolling. This guy's like, oh, that's fresh. I'm just gonna copy that shit.
Yeah.
Slap a different color on it and throw an extra tooth right here and bang, mine.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that kind of shit's fucking weak. But
yeah. Well, it's you got to change it. Like you could use inspiration. You can use what's the word we use in tattooing? Reference. You can use reference all day long. Nothing wrong at all with it. But once you start taking and completely tracing, like I can tell you, and I think both of you know this, how many tattoo artists will just go straight to Google and straight to a stencil and just print it like that and toss it on them. Like it's you gotta be really yeah. Did you guys see the one? The dude had a big old chest piece of like the Joker and Batman and stuff, and the dude.
Nipple?
Yes, and the dude tattooed the nipple on his arm.
Yep.
He did the tattoo for Venom. Like, what? I just like you
Fucking
can't even
ridiculous.
copyright. It's insane. But that's where we're living now. You know, that's the times we're in. It's not just with tattooing, but I think, you know, that's the biggest one that I can relate to. Is it's everywhere.
It's not the original quality. Like
let me
originality.
Yeah, let me ask you guys about this, because this is one of my biggest pet peeves that I kind of have, is artists who will paint other people's artwork and take it as their own. Like, there's a lady that I follow, amazing artist, dope artist. I'm not talking smack about what she does. I'm not going to name her name. But all she does is Scrooge McDuck. That's it.
Hmm.
Just Scrooge McDuck holding money in different ways, and it's
Oh,
it's cool, but it's like it's
all
Scrooge
place.
McDuck. Yeah,
Isn't there a couple guys that do shit like that? It's just the
Yeah.
ducks with
There's
the
a
big
lot of
gold
them.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
on
they're all
glass
kind of
mostly.
doing the same. Yeah, just doing the same shit, right?
Yep. Even like when they'll do like the 3D, where they'll do like a part of it red and a part of it blue, so it looks kind of
Yeah.
like
And it's
Simpsons.
okay, I guess, but I mean, I guess when it gets oversaturated with that's all of your body of work,
Yeah,
you know, is
that's what you're known for.
yeah, you're just copying that. And it's
Yeah.
okay. You know, I love Bender from Futurama. I could sit around and just paint shit
But
like
you
that all fucking day.
you
But
do them in different
Yeah,
scenarios.
well,
you
yeah, I guess if I
You
change
put
them
them in
up,
a different world, and you add this girl's just straight doing
the
Scrooge
same.
McDuck and a
Yeah,
blue background. You know,
gotcha.
over and
Scrooge
over.
McDuck with a Bitcoin background. You know, like
Right. I gotcha.
it's not new. Yeah, at least what you're doing is taking Bender's head and putting it in a space scene with aliens attacking him. Like it's a whole. There's something
Balloon dog.
happening. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so you've got to have a change to it. Like there's an artist out here in Colorado who tattoos. His name is Nemo, good friend of mine. And he does anime, but he changes it up. He adds like gothic, dark, black kind of work to it. So like spider webs, and he'll add the the script lettering that I do like behind it. He gets real creative with the anime. So it's an anime, but he's changing it up enough that it's his style. But I mean, what do you guys feel about? How do you feel about people just using other people's just made artwork? Like, is it cheating? Is it what do you guys think?
It is a form of cheating. I mean, like I
think so.
said, if that's your body of work, copying somebody else's body of work, especially if it's commercial and famous, and then that's all you do, and you're selling them for big bucks. Yeah, that's kind of you're cheating that artist who came up with the original, right, and made that his brand for that company, and now we all know that for that. But now you're just, I'm gonna take it and put it over here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's kind of fucked. I mean, if that artist were to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this and just kind of tweak it out and just do this, so it's still Scrooge McDuck, but it's not that format, right? That visual that we're used to. You're doing it different. So then, okay, cool. But I don't think it's kind of fair to be doing that shit over and over. And that's your whole pile.
No.
This is my work here.
Yep. Well, and that's why I like Tyler stuff, because Tyler, you take the pop culture, but you put it in a cool way.
Yeah.
Like especially with your peepsicles and your little peeps, like it's to contribute or not contribute to celebrate. I'm trying to think of the right word, but memorialize little peep. You're making a piece of artwork for him. But it's not like you're not taking. Yeah, exactly. Even with your Winnie the Pooh one, your XX Tentacion Winnie the Pooh pin. That's a cool freaking pin. All you're taking two pop cultures and mixing them together and giving people something new. And that I think is the progression of the right move forward. The wrong move backwards is basically just redrawing a Scrooge McDuck. Like you're changing and morphing something and giving it a new life. When I feel like some of these people are just kind of copying out and saying, I'm an artist, so I'm going to paint what's already been made.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
When you do it like that, like, you're good at it and you can, like, make money off of it. I understand it, but I definitely don't agree with it. Like, yeah.
So there.
We don't like copying verbatim. Uses reference, but not to make new. And that's one cool thing that I've been trying to reteach myself, is I had heard somebody say that when you find a piece of artwork that you like, don't save it. Just look at it for a good 10 minutes and then scroll on. Keep going. because once you're able to save it, you're going to look at it more, you're going to look at it more, and you're going to slowly take more of its essence and put it into your work. When
Yep.
what you really want to do is get the idea and then let your mind slowly change it and warp it as you think about it for the next couple hours or couple days, because you have an idea of what you think it looked like or what you remembered it looking like, but you're going to end up drawing it a little bit different.
Right.
And that's one new thing I've been kind of taking, even with like designing shoes and doing the next shirt, is I find a style I like, I look at it a couple times, and then I go on to something else, and then I'll try to think about it later on and let my imagination add things where they weren't added last time, or where I thought I saw something but it wasn't that, and then I can kind of play with things like, well, I like that, no, I don't like that, but it gives me a fresh look at, a new idea, but not
Right.
taking somebody's old idea.
Right.
Right.
So that's a cool new thing I've been trying to do. Because I definitely can't lie. I was a copier for a while. Like, I just like doing, I was like a printer as a kid. Like, I could just pull stuff out, put it in front of me, and I just could redraw it, and it was really easy to do.
Yeah.
But I think what makes you an
And I get
artist
that.
is creating something new, though. Something that doesn't exist. That's where the
Yeah.
art actually, I think, comes from.
Yeah. Pull it out of your little spongy brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. Because I don't know. I think it's just crazy when people buy other people's stuff, especially so much. And geez, I mean, Tyler, you I think have gotten it the most. Like, not just getting bitten, but people upselling the stuff that you make.
Fucking nonstop with everything.
Yeah. But on the flip, what is it? Copying is the form of flattery.
Yeah.
It is. It's
They
supposed to
liked
be
your
for
stuff
sure.
enough.
I mean, even if I'm not making money off of my shit, somebody is.
Ah, well, and that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Yeah.
just a side note. Just to go along with that, like, you guys know resale on sneakers, like shoes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You could, the Nike originally sells for $150, but because they only made a certain amount or whatever, now they're selling for 800-900 on the resale market. Nike doesn't see any of that extra money at all. Just
Yep.
because that shoe went up in the
Yeah.
secondary market means
Yeah.
absolutely nothing for Nike. And I think that's a moment when you really kind of know you have something really dope, because that really only happens to bigger companies,
Mm-hmm.
when someone's willing to say, okay, hey, they're selling it for this much and people are willing to pay this much,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take advantage of a little bit of that, which sucks for the artist. It definitely does. But your pins are now seen by more people, and
Oh yeah.
to some people are the rarest thing that they own.
Yep.
So just kind of having that
That's it.
side note, or that side feeling of like, yeah, they ripped me off and they made money, but not their design, not their idea. My product's in their hand. My product's what they're wearing, and that's a cool thing. Because I
I got
think the
some of
last
them
time,
pins.
yeah, so do I. I love mine. I keep them in my jewelry box.
Hell yeah.
I love it. Uh, but yeah, I think it's cool and crazy at the same time. Because I went on eBay the other day, and someone's selling a three-eyed shirt on there. I think they're selling it for like $15 or $20 or something like that.
Oh,
Fuck.
really?
So I might go
But
buy that.
right,
That's funny.
pick that up. That's on sale.
Mm-hmm.
That is funny.
Yeah. So if anybody wants a cheap shirt, go to eBay. It's on there. There's one.
Hell yeah.
But it's kind of hard. You got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
You kind of gotta
Definitely.
take the blows, which sucks, but you've got dope ideas. Your stuff is really, really freaking cool.
Yeah,
And,
cheese pizza.
Mhm.
AK-47.
yeah,
I
AKs.
love that little Velcro.
Yeah, good. That's
And those
nice.
are the ones those are like my little memories from San Diego.
Fuck yeah.
San Diego was fun.
Convention.
San Diego was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
San Diego got wild. I had a great time. That was some
But yeah,
fun.
I got some cool pins from Tyler. He was like, "Let's think about these pins." I was like, "Shit, I need some pins, bro."
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's
They're
pretty
they're
sick.
dope. And that's just part of what you got too. I mean, you've got
Yeah,
so many
yeah, yeah.
other shirts and skate decks, your sticker game. I love you got all kinds of
Dude,
cool freaking you've even
yeah,
got
they're
koozies, little
Oh yeah.
koozies that go around your drink. Like
little
Yeah.
coozers.
you keep it
I do
laced
it
up.
all.
I like it. Yeah, you do.
Yes.
When
Same here.
you getting the website back up?
I honestly have no idea.
No.
Right now, I have no job after coming back from on tour, so I've just kind of been taking it day by day. Just want to get back into making shit slowly, but got
Oh yeah.
no room to make it. So
I feel that.
yeah,
Feel
we need
that.
to get like some space going, little
We do.
office shop or something.
Yeah.
You need like
Yeah, because we
a
gotta.
warehouse.
Hmm.
We need what the
Little
real
warehouse,
estate in Colorado is just so freaking bad right now.
fucking
Like
awful.
there is nowhere that we could get into. We've even started to look into what are they called? The storage units.
Yeah,
You
fucking
know? Because
not
we're
big
looking
enough with power or heated. No,
there's just we'll find
we
it though.
got too much
There's
shit.
somebody out there that's got a spot that they're just looking to rent.
And I
Yes.
think even a
Whoa.
basement would be too small.
Yeah, oh yeah. Shoot, my garage is too small. I barely have enough for what I've got in there now. And it's already
Oh
sewing
yeah,
stuff, prints. It's stupid. I love and hate it all at the exact same time. Like
yep.
making clothes is a lot of fun, but it's work.
Oh yeah. Nobody knows what goes into it.
No, everyone thinks it's such an easy throw together process, and
Yep.
anybody can do it. And honestly, anybody really can if you put the right heart, motivation, style into it. You can do it.
But
But
not everybody can do it right.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, and even with that though, that's where a lot of it, our art's definitely going to get stolen a lot more in the future.
Oh yeah.
But we're persistent. We keep trucking forward and we keep creating, and I think that's the best part of it. And honestly, that's the most we can do is just
Yeah.
keep on moving. But
Keep
yeah,
on.
we'll get
Hmm.
a place because we need to get that website up and running.
Uh,
Got to get the people what they want.
Yep.
They don't know they want it yet, but they're gonna want it.
They'll get it.
oh, you know what? I was
Oh
gonna
yeah.
say that I found actually. I got
What'd
these
you
new
find?
comics.
Yeah. What you got, killer?
I got these new comics, man, and I got the first three, and it was crazy. The only reason why I got them is I like Ghost Rider, but
Yeah.
apparently I haven't read these yet. But he's in space.
What?
Ghost Rider in space?
Johnny
He's in
Blaze?
space.
What?
He out
I
there
don't know.
doing, he out
That's
there
dope.
doing stuff. Yeah, so
Whoa. That's
Yeah, he's up
cool.
there doing stuff.
this one right here, this one right here. Got an angel
I
Yeah.
fucks with it.
down there. Right?
That's
So
dope.
yeah, I just thought, you know what? I want to check some of this shit out because I always love, comic book art. And I
Hmm.
usually just grab shit and spawn shit and I just collect and save and put away. But when I
Yeah.
saw this little series coming out, I was like, well, I like me some Ghost Rider. I want to see what he's doing in space.
Heck yeah. And that's
And the
a
artwork
new
looks cool.
series?
Yeah, it's a new one.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And what was cool about these comics, I went to this little store over here in the mall in Hilo. And you know how you usually get the fucking
Yeah, the flimsy
plastic?
ones.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they
Yeah.
get you like this hard backing, and then this
Oh
motherfucker's
shit.
thick. It's thick.
Oh yeah, the comic protectors.
Yeah,
Hmm.
this shit was way
Yeah.
better than the shit
Ready
we
to
used to
pray.
get. So I was like, this is cool. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
But
dope. I've only got a few comics with those.
Hmm.
yeah,
But that's because they came with them.
yeah, that's what the
Shoot.
homeboy he put them in. He's like, oh, here you go, and I was like, what? This is fresh.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
cool. See, I like when people do that. When even they take that extra
Yeah,
step of
yeah,
giving you that little bit more.
just a
But
little bit.
that's That's what it is with clothing. That extra little secret to the end, you got to make it an experience. You got to make it
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
something tangible. Because that's not your first comic book. That's not the first time you've bought in something like that. But that's the first time someone gave you an experience that's like, here, we're gonna give you a dope comic, and we're gonna give you a way better protector than anything you've had before.
Yeah, because
Now
some
you're
of these,
gonna go back. You're gonna go see him again. You told
you know,
us about it. Like that's
yeah,
that's how you sell a business. You
yeah, it's
go.
For
good
sure.
music. It's
Mm,
cool.
yeah.
And yeah, because most places they'll just hand you your comic and then be like, "Oh, you want to buy a sleeve?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh yeah, sure." Should have fucking asked me in the beginning, goof. Of course I want a sleeve.
Yep.
But
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, but yeah, so he just hooked it up, and I was like, "Sweet." But his little comic book store is pretty dope. He's got some cool shit in there. So I was just like, go in there every once in a while. And I saw the little series on Ghost Rider. And I was like, oh, come on, man, I gotta check this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So
I think there's hidden gems out there in Hawaii. Some of these little comic stores and collectible stores, they've got stuff that you just don't see very often everywhere, and they've a decent amount. You know,
I've
they've got them.
found a lot of just crazy shit that I collect that I never found like in Colorado, right? And like I found Spawn toys out here that I didn't find in Colorado. I found motherfucking Boba Fett waffle iron out here.
Damn.
Never saw that up there, but I found it out here. I found some crazy shit out here that was Boba Fett shit. Yeah, so it's just like out here they've got a little thing for toys and collectibles out here because you're close to Japan, right?
Yeah.
And that's that's the toy land over there. So they have a lot of that love and connection. And then up here, yeah, there's people that are totally into collectibles,
Yeah.
action figures, Pokemon, anime,
Oh yeah.
Marvel.
The
all that shit.
Pokemon scene was crazy. Every
Oh,
store I went to had Pokemon stuff. I mean,
oh, yeah.
even when I first went last year and a half ago, whenever the first time we went, Pokemon was still hard to find cards everywhere, but everywhere we went in Hawaii. I mean, from Target to the little game stores, and they had them decently priced. Way
Did I
better
take
price
you?
than Colorado.
Did we go in Pearl Ridge Mall in the middle by the escalators? They had all those little Asian toys.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They had it the
Shit.
first time we were there, but the
Yeah.
second time we went, they had gotten rid of it.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
It's
I like
cool
that little
shit.
spot.
Yeah, I found my little
Crazy
Lego
stuff.
Boba Fett there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool shit there. There's some cool shit.
Yeah. That's my favorite part about traveling though, is going to those little spots and finding stuff and because was it Tyler, was it you when we went to the thrift store? Were you with us or was
Maybe.
that somebody else?
I honestly
If
have
that was
no
you or
idea.
not.
I
can't
travel too
remember.
much.
Right? Natalie's the one that has the better memory.
Fuck.
But yeah, every time we go, man, we went to one. I want to say it was in Nashville, something like that.
Okay, yeah, I remember that shit. Yep.
Yeah,
I
because then
was
we
there.
went to that
Yeah,
that
they had all
creepy
those
store,
records
whatever.
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
they had a
yep,
bunch of shit.
yeah,
Throwback jerseys.
yep. They had a bunch of Jordan cards. I got a bunch of Jordan basketball cards there, and I
Fuck
got
yeah.
a Jordan uh baseball card there when Jordan
Okay.
played baseball. Yeah, so I got a Michael Jordan one.
Hell
I
yeah.
got a Mike Tyson fighting card. He was when he was fighting uh who's the freaking cook? The guy who makes the grills.
George
Oh,
Foreman.
George Foreman.
George Foreman when he fought George Foreman.
Damn.
Yeah, I George Foreman.
He said he's the cook.
Or we all know.
The best, right? Yeah, everyone knew what I was talking about. George Foreman is still the only one who has the best grill out.
For real.
That's funny.
That's
Nothing's
a
still
staple.
sizzling.
Oh yeah, I still have mine. That sucker's awesome.
Shit.
I'll reuse that grease trap. I'll reuse that grease on the next burger.
For real.
Pour that over.
Fuck a panini.
Right? Shit, got nothing on a George Foreman.
That's funny.
But yeah, just like looking around and going to these little random spots is always cool. And I love walking into like thrift stores and all that, and like seeing the little old ladies kind of like side eye you, like, all right, what are you doing? The
That's all we
hoodlum
do.
by an old crap, right? Yeah,
Yeah, dude, get your shit.
yeah. That's fun. I love doing stuff like that.
I feel like I'm
It's
kicked out of stores before we even go in.
oh yeah, no, especially when we all go in.
Oh
Me,
yeah.
you, Nat, like we look like we're there to cause trouble.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, they were scared everywhere we went when we were in San Diego.
hmm
Always looked like we were getting into some trouble.
Yeah, we were.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. We had a few fun nights there. We went out. I
Yes. Yes.
had some good old times. Uh, yeah, that's funny though. What? And let's even kind of talk about that because I think all three of us are heavily tattooed with our face and our heads. Um, do you guys feel like you get stared at more, or like you have to kind of explain yourself a little bit more before you kind of do things? Like I always feel like if I'm gonna put my hands in my pocket, or like if I have to put something back at the store, like I kind of like look around and kind of hold it up for nobody and then put it back. So
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm
and you know,
oblivious. I forget.
yeah,
And then I forget I look like this.
yeah,
Same.
And people will be staring at me, and I'm like, what the fuck are they looking
hmm
at? And I'm like, oh yeah, I got shit on my face.
Yeah, for real.
I totally forgot. It's like, I forget about shit like that. And when I'm out with my daughter, my oldest, if people will be staring, she gets a little mad. It's
yeah.
like, can I help you? What are you looking at? And I'm like, don't bark at people. They're just, your dad's got
They're
shit
just
all over
looking.
his face. Like, you know, I would
Yeah.
stare too. Like, I do stare at people that have shit on their face. It's okay, but I forget. But you do get that, like, that kind of, stare.
Yeah.
The whole, does that hurt? Does that hurt?
Oh
Oh,
God,
yeah. Fucking
I get
nonstop.
that all the freaking time. Did that hurt? That looks like it hurt. I was like, yeah, no
hmm
duh.
I
Yeah,
was like, nah, I have
all
a
of it
little
hurt.
guy, little tiny guy attached to me. He's got little hands, a little machine.
No hands.
So it works perfect for me because tattoos hurt.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah, I think the one I get a lot is like my forehead here. Like you can't see it too much now because I'm shaving, but
Heard that.
I get that a
Everybody asks
lot.
me about the birds. Yeah.
I
Oh
like the
yeah,
birds.
them birds are dope.
Yeah, those are dope as
Birds.
fuck.
Dope.
Yeah, they're
'Cause what else do you have on your face, Tyler? You got the one under your eye.
I got a
Got your
bunch of shit all over my
forehead.
face. I got like each
Oh, you
side.
got
I
the
got
chin.
under the chin going up. It's just all covered with hair.
Yeah. See, I need to get. I was just talking to my wife last night. I want something right here, like,
hmm
but I want like an image on one side and a word on the other side.
Yeah,
I
I got
just don't
like
know what I would want.
yeah,
I thought of
got
a
like a
rose,
lettering
but
and AK.
yeah, see, that's dope. I need something. I need something right here just to, cause I got the chin,
That's dope.
but
I've been
I
wanting to
still
do
need
that.
I
something
got
around
a
the
big
side.
space right here. I gotta throw something.
Yeah, we gotta fill you up, killer.
I
hmm
know. I gotta box out my face.
We gotta hit that upper hairline. Get you a tat line.
Look
I
at
need to
so
fix
much
mine.
real
Fuck.
estate.
Wow, what's wrong with yours, T?
I mean, my hairline's going back, and it shit just don't
Oh,
look right no more.
yeah, add a little shading up in there.
hmm
Get a few more
Shave my head and
swirls of
finish
the
the
lettuce.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah, I'm starting to bald. That's why I started shaving because I'm balding up in here. I'm starting to cul-de-sac,
Oh
Yep.
yeah. I've done
and
that.
my stuff is going up because not as much as this showed when I first got it done. So it just shows more and more every year.
Yeah. I didn't think mine was, but I look at pictures. I'm like, fuck, I got to do something about this.
Ah. Well, and then it's just like
You just gotta shave it.
it's when you start growing the hair back is when you can start to see the
Oh, my
tattoos
shit's
don't move at
crazy.
all.
My hair
Yep.
grows right here, super thin up here. So that's why
Yeah.
I've been shaving since I was like 24.
Dang.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. Oh, my stuff's just
But
it's bad.
granted, I did have a nice young. I had young years with hair because I did have hair like afro at one time, and then I
Nice.
corn rolled it and shit. And had crazy hair.
Yeah.
And then I just did too much damage to my hair and kept falling out and then genetics. I said,
Yeah.
been doing that
Yeah.
for years.
Oh yeah.
So now it's time
Yeah.
to just tattoo it all up.
Right, just fill it in.
Just fill it all fucking.
I think it looks dope. I think it's freaking hard when you got the whole freaking head done. And I want my if
Yeah.
I told
Oh, yeah.
my wife if we weren't married, because her and my mom are the only two that tell me no or yell at me when I say I want more on my face. I would be. I promise you guys, I would be just tore up from the floor up, face tatted right now if I wasn't with my wife. Like, and I say that because I love my mom, but she can't not love me. Like, I'm already 30 years old. You're gonna have to love me with this jacked up face.
Well,
My
Yeah.
wife, she could divorce me. So I'm not willing to gamble half of my
Yeah.
things just so I could have some face tats.
For real.
Because I don't know
Yeah.
why. I want a huge cross right here in the middle of my forehead,
That's it.
just right in the middle of my face, down my nose. I think there's a movie. It wasn't called The Nun, but it was like some movie where these like
With
monks.
the priest.
The priest,
Oh, yeah.
the priest.
Priest,
They had to get
yeah.
the cross branded on their face.
Yup.
Ever since I seen that movie, I wanted it. Just
They're vampire hunters.
They
ah,
go hard.
yeah. I think that'd be so hard.
Mhm.
So this was my
One day.
my next best thing though, was to do the 3 on the bottom. But yeah, one day, just
Oh yeah.
and perfect. It's like it was made for that spot. You know, I don't know.
True.
Yeah.
I love face
Yeah.
tattoos. I love doing
Me
them.
too.
I love getting them.
Mhm.
It's just so much fun.
Oh yeah. Same. I've done it.
Everybody's always like, everyone's like, well, why would you do that? Don't you want to make sure they have more tattoos? I was like, no, I don't care. If you're over, at least I like for you to be over 21 if I'm going to tattoo your face and go crazy. Just so you're a little bit older, you've got a decent amount under your belt. But if you're 21 and you want your face tattooed, you're going to get it done. Just
Oh, yeah,
because
no
I
matter what.
told you no doesn't mean, oh, well, he said no, so I'm not going to do it. No, it's
Right.
go to the next one. And by the time they find that person that does do it, it usually is jacked up, it's crappy, and it's cheap because the professionals won't do it. They're so against it. They're so, no, that's so bad. Yet they're saying it with all their face tattoos. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
kind of being heavy-handed. Like I always say, if you want to jack it, your life. If you want to jack it up and if you want to go into it, and I don't even know if that stands that much now anymore, because you go to Walmart, you go to hospitals, you go everywhere. Somebody has a face tattoo. Somebody has
Somebody
something.
has some little dandelion
Yep.
or
Yep.
boogity boo or some shit on there.
Yep, a little heart, a star. You know, girls love that. So it's more acceptable. But if you're gonna get it done, I would rather do it for you right, and that you go home with something that you're happy with, than you get home and you're like, oh dang, I messed up. That looks jacked up, and it's on my face. Because I can't tell you how many times I've seen it happen to clients where they go to somebody else, they get jacked up, then they need a cover up, and then that cover up turns into another cover up, and then their face just looks like 6ix9ine, all jacked up, looking stupid.
Yup.
You know, like, and that's another thing. Celebrities tattoos, don't even get me on that. But like face tats, I don't mind it. You want your hand done? Let's do it. You don't got like everyone's biggest thing is like you have to have a visible tattoo already. That's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get a visible tattoo if you want me to have one, but I don't have one, so I can't get one? It just doesn't make sense to me. So, you jack your life up. Let's do it. I love it. I love doing
Yep.
faces. I love doing heads. I think it's the dopest freaking thing in the world.
It's fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I would just be so much more blasted.
I'll get
Yeah,
there.
well, I'm lucky now because I'm single, so I can keep moving, keep it going.
Right? Yeah.
We can just get it all done. And then if I hook up with a chick, and then she's just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you had your head tatted when I met you." And I'll be like, "Yes."
Mhm.
Now I gotta do this.
I don't know why, but I want one under my mustache. Like I'll grow my mustache back, but I want to just something
Yeah.
under there. Maybe a word or some script.
Some British
Over-
guys boxing.
Yeah, just fisticuffs.
Yeah, fisticuffs. British dude.
Fisticuffs. Ah, the British.
Oh, the British.
The British.
I love them.
I love when they say that. Tattoos. You guys
Tattoo.
want some tattoos?
You know, yeah, tattoo. Yes.
There's no
that's my
you in
friend.
that word.
2 use.
Tattoo.
To use.
That's awesome. Yeah, oh, good old face tats.
Good old
Oh, yeah.
face.
I always love it when we go to the airport. I think people stare at me the most at the airport. I think that's where they
Well,
feel the most
yeah.
uncomfortable.
You gotta do like me, and you gotta wear crazy socks.
Crazy socks.
And then they just stare at your socks when you go through security. You forget all about your tattoos, and then at the very end, you're like, man, those are cool socks.
I like them socks.
Buddy? Yeah.
I think the last time I went to the airport, I got lucky that nobody stared at me because Yellow Wolf was right in front of me in line during TSA. So he was taking off like all the attention.
Damn, Yellow Wolf? Where were you
Man.
at?
You didn't
It
tug
was
on his
right
shirt.
after his show in Denver. I was flying out to Cali or some shit.
Damn.
He was excited, huh?
I was. I don't want to say nothing though. He was rocking his blue suede shoes.
Ooh. Freaky Yellow Wolf. I like Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, he got some good jams. I like that dude.
Yeah, he does. He's dope. I like that kind of country rap. You know, I think that's being from Colorado though. I think that's where that kind of fits the genre. Yeah, I like that. Like Jolly Roll, Struggle Jennings. Yeah, them dudes. I like all of them. I love freaking Jolly Roll, but that boy is getting big.
Oh yeah, he was talking
He looked
to
like
Congress and shit.
He looked like no, I mean like his weight. He looked like he gained 50 pounds since he started.
Oh no, shit, no. I was talking
working
about
on
his
that.
popularity.
Oh yeah, that too. No, dude's killing it. He's so motivational. Even when he freaking won his award, he's like, "You can do it. At this age, there is no such thing as not being able to, or no excuses. Right? You got to do it." Yeah.
Put that heart into it. Do
Did
it.
you
Jump in.
see that thing that he did in court about fentanyl and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's what Killer just said with the Congress. That's
I thought it was Congress, but is that what it was? Some kind of Senate or some shit that he
Some
was
shit. I don't know what it was, but
yeah.
I don't know the difference, but
yeah.
he sat in front of people.
Yep.
Which is cool because he's
Lawmakers.
when you start getting that big, you got to do that stuff. You got to get in there to. That's how you help your community. That's how you give back. You go out
platform and you can use it and say, hey, you got to listen now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I thought it was pretty cool he did that.
Yeah, very very cool. Because a lot of rappers just don't do that. And singers in general just don't put that time in. You know what too though? That's why I really want us to be some of the first tattoo artists to get in on that stuff too. I think when we can get a platform and a place to
fight rich people.
Yeah, well, yeah. I freaking let them know, man. You guys are you fisticuffs. Let's.
Some people need a voice, right? Some people need a voice.
Exactly, and I think a lot of it gets brushed under the rug. But Nat just joined us, so I'm gonna throw Nat here in the chat. What up, Nat Lee?
I'm still figuring out my speakers. Give me a moment.
Nope, you are good. Take your time.
I got about a half hour.
About a half hour?
And then I gotta shut it down, and I gotta move my
shut her down.
Parking lot before they lock me in that parking lot.
Oh.
I keep seeing people walk past you in the background.
Yeah,
little window. That look.
Yeah,
it's
a little busy.
Nat. Killer, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Killer was telling me that it was so cold in Hawaii the other day they all had to put coats on. It was a bitter 60 degrees.
I put socks on when I went to bed.
I put socks on. Hey, Killer, go fuck yourself.
I put a shirt on. I was like, God damn, I'm gonna wear a shirt to bed. This is
I gotta wear
cold. Turn the fan off.
I fucking can't hear shit. Hold on.
She said, "Screw you and your fan."
I can hear you, Sarah. I can't ever not fucking hear you.
It's because piercings are so...
That was rude.
Where's Arlo?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, where's Arlo? Did you leave him at Olive Garden? Because he's family.
He became family.
Oh,
never mind. I figured it out. I'd had to turn the volume up.
See? There you go. Oops. Over here yelling at me because I'm loud. Not even your volume can silence me.
What are we talking about?
We talking about that.
We talk about that.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Scotty at?
I
We
don't
talking
know.
about
Never
that.
showed
That's a
up.
good question.
Okay, well, fucker.
He just never showed up in chat. So
He's frozen. He's
We
having
talked about
his
a lot, though.
troubles.
we did. It's been a nice one.
And it's over, so
Are you actually
It's over.
talking, Tyler?
Am I?
Tyler, we
He
couldn't
is.
get a word in, but
Okay, rude as hell.
Time's going on. Now you're on, and now he's quiet. So
Yep.
Well, sorry.
Can you leave the room or something? There we go.
he's in. We're good.
Now, where were we?
What were we talking about? Oh, famous people and not being cool.
be a
Just kidding.
voice. Bitches.
You got to be a voice. We got to be a voice. Well, and that's just the biggest thing, is connecting to the community. You got to be a part of where you're at. We were talking about how Jelly Roll was talking in front of Congress about fentanyl and all that stuff, and how that's how a famous person should be. That's like, you got to put yourself out there as a positive, you know.
Yeah. No, honestly, I
Person.
don't really know a whole lot about Jelly Roll.
No.
And I don't listen to his music that often. And when it's on, like, I don't mind it. But that's cool. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My mother.
Hi,
Mom.
Tyler's mom.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you.
I've
Nice
met you
to meet
before.
Yeah, I've met you at Red Rocks. You guys are
Yeah.
awesome. Good to see you guys.
Cool hair.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, love it.
You guys rock.
You
Yeah,
rock.
you rock.
Thanks.
Your son's a different story, but it's fine.
I know.
Yeah, he's
He's
amazing.
cool.
Oh, he is
Thanks, have a good one,
amazing.
you guys.
You
You
too.
as well.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Ah, your mom is the best. I love it. Now I know why you're so cool. 'Cause your mom's awesome.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, so I thought that was really cool that he went and did that, especially because Jelly Roll's, I mean, just blowing up lately with his music and
Mhm.
you know,
I know
winning
he's
some of
getting a
these
lot
awards
bigger.
and stuff. Yeah.
I need doubles.
So, for what?
Okay.
I need flips. I need flips.
Oh, he needs to flip some shades. We're gonna call them flip spectacles.
It's too much. I gotta take these off. Put these on.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean,
Flat Earth.
flat Earth. Okay. Is that where we're going?
Is it?
I'll let you start, Killa. You tell me.
Do we want to go there?
Let's do it.
Are we doing?
Are we going to Flat Earth, or are we going to talk about Flat Earth?
We're on flat.
Both.
Apparently,
Oh.
Sarah lives on it.
The Wi-Fi is real good over here.
So I don't know.
Okay,
My-
Sarah, why? Why do you
Yeah.
believe the Earth is flat?
Well,
Why
why does Killa
am I
think
wrong?
it's circular? Why is it a ball?
He just wants to argue.
I do.
We know he wants to argue, but I need something to argue with
Okay. You want me to go first?
because I know you have an argument.
I do have an argument. I've been on planes like every other week last year, and the ground looks flat. Okay. I think. Now, that's not just the only part. That's not what I'm going off of, but I'm just saying when you're in a plane, give me a little bit of a oop, but there's not. It just doesn't make sense star-wise to me. Because they tell us we're on a ball in space, okay, and we're spinning, right? And then the stars are spinning. And all this is going on at the exact same time. But yet I can still see the same North Star that Harriet Tubman looked at and said, you slaves go that way. That don't make sense to me.
The star thing is a good argument.
It's
It
a
is a
great
good
argument.
argument.
It's
But-
a good. Tell me that we're supposedly moving this fast, going up, while the galaxies are doing this and
I think-
expanding, but we can still see the exact same stars every time, every night, for the rest of our lives. Our astronomical signs that all of us have are going to be in the sky after we're dead, after our great grandkids have had kids. And that doesn't make sense. If you can explain that to me, I can fight an argument about the world being round in space. But I just don't see it. And the other fact of I don't get how I can see the moon during the day, and yet at nighttime in Japan they still have their moon out. That doesn't make
12
sense.
moons. There's a couple moons. Don't worry about that.
We have many.
Don't worry about that. There's many moons. So, just say that's my first
Okay.
bit. So somebody give me an argument for the stars. Just the
According
stars.
to planetsclub.com, I don't know how credible this site is, but
It takes a
we-
billion years for the light for us to see it. Lies.
shut up.
Because then we would see the
Shut the
stars be
fuck
little
up.
streaks.
We see the same set of stars every night because the axial tilt of the Earth doesn't vary by the orbit. As long as we stay in the same place on Earth, we will see the same stars in the same positions.
That sounds like a lie.
What did you just say to me?
Okay,
the
that
world's
kind of makes sense.
moving
That's
and stuff is
kind of-
moving, but if I stay still, nothing else will move. Right? Is that
No,
what you just said?
no. Don't put words in my mouth. Shut the fuck up.
What did
Don't
that
put
just
food
say
in our
then? No,
mouth.
what did it say then? Don't put food in our mouth.
No, dude, I ate too much food, man.
Olive
Hey,
oil.
you gotta watch
My
out for
brain's
all
still
you
thinking
eat.
Okay, so like this guy was arguing with me a couple years back, and
It was a good
very
argument
adamant.
we had.
And he was pushing it, and
Is this when you guys were tripping shrooms in the hotel room?
no, this was a different tattoo artist. This was
Oh, a
years
different
ago.
person.
Yeah, this was probably 10 11 years ago.
10 million years ago.
Yeah, and they were like, well, if you just sit on the edge of America and you looked across and you had the ability to, and I said, so why don't you just get a telescope, put it on Mount Everest, go to the Empire State Building if it's so fucking flat, and look through that telescope, and you should be able to see me doing this. I said, if you can't, it's fucking curved, dum-dum. And he goes, well, no, because in America, we have the mountain. I said, I don't want to hear that shit. I said, if it's flat straight across, like you've been arguing with me for 20 minutes.
Oh.
And I jump in a telescope that sees the stars and planets, and I just turn it towards New York. I should just see straight across the U.S. and see at least the Empire State Building, right? Well, no, because,
You're literally
shut up.
doing that, Sarah.
No, I was waiting for him to finish. Because
So,
they have done that. And they have shown that you can see from far away. Because the other
I want
big thing
proof.
is ships. Like, they're round earthers. I don't know what you want to call yourselves. Balls.
no, just normal people.
No, is everyone wants to say the ship. You see the ship. It looks like it goes up and then it goes down. Well, that's God, I can't remember the freaking name
It's
of it.
called curvature.
It's a horizon
Called curvature.
distortion, because if you get a telescope, you can then zoom in, and that ship will now reappear and be flat as it goes straight, and you can watch it go for miles straight, and it just
Into
gets
space.
smaller. It doesn't go down; it gets smaller.
But what I feel like, because I feel like you're not taking into account how far that ship may be. So how long are we watching this ship for? How far?
Well, so when I was in junior high, I had a science teacher explain how small we were. And basically, if we had like a beach ball and we're the size of a fucking blood cell, the Earth's gonna look like that. But because we're so small, that's why it looks like that. It's actually curving, but we don't see the curve, right? And so that's how it was explained to me when I was young. That makes more sense, because if you're gonna have a flat Earth and you raise a bunch of people on it, why not all the planets we see, or suns and moons, why isn't everything just flat? Why are those round and we're not? Like, I don't see the logic between hiding the fact that, they're all flat Earth.
Shut up. You shut up. The distance that the human eye can see in clear day is about 3 miles from a flat surface. That's really not that far.
Oh well, the
Especially
people who
talking
did
about
the
that
study used a telescope to see it, so it wasn't
Yes,
a human
but how
eye.
far
but
did that telescope see? I feel like you're not
I
bringing it
wasn't there.
Exactly. So
I
if
don't
that
have-
telescope can only see 10 miles, you know how big the
But
ocean is, right?
that doesn't answer to where the curve's at. So then at what point am I gonna actually see that start to go down and curve and go away? That's what I want to know. Because if
You
you
Why
can
also
do
still
you
think
watch
feel you
it
about,
be
like,
deserve to
small,
see a
things.
curve?
You also
why
have to
do
think
you
about
feel
how
to believe
fucking
that's not
big it
flat?
is. You have to think about how fucking big the Earth is.
Exactly.
Honestly,
But
you're
that
not going to see that curve because
no,
give me a
no,
ball.
you're not
Okay?
gonna give
I
me
need
the
a
curve.
ball.
I mean, if
But
someone's that big, I'm
that
gonna see
still
those
brings up
curves.
Put
my
it
argument
away.
about the moon. How can I see the moon while Japan still has their moon at night?
Okay.
That's a whole
Okay.
other
on.
So yes.
conspiracy.
So if
Hold the
it's this
fuck up.
big, how is there two different moons? So to me, that doesn't
Okay.
make sense because
Look
of
at this.
few different factors.
Look at this. Are
What
these
are we
both
looking
balls?
at?
Charizard.
This isn't a Christmas ornament. Are these both
Pokeball?
balls?
This isn't
Are these both balls?
I don't
They're
know.
circular.
Are they both spheres?
They look
Yes.
They're
flat to me.
circular.
Fushigi.
Yes.
Fushigi.
Perfectly spherical objects. The
Yes.
curve on this one is going to be a lot tighter than the curve on this one. So if you
Yes.
are a human on this one, you're going to see the curve a lot more. But if you are a human on this one, you're going to see it's going to take a lot more for you to see the curve.
Boom.
You
But
see how
again,
the curve?
that still plays with my moon theory, though, is a
Wait.
moon would make sense on your small orange ball because it's a smaller surface. So you'd be able to see the moon from two different spots. If the world is so big as you say it is, how can two people hours
big.
and hundreds and thousands of miles apart see the same moon? I see it during the day and Japan sees it at night
They aren't
at
seeing
the
the same
exact
moon,
same
though.
time.
They're
They
seeing the
are,
same
though.
object. They're not seeing the same moon phases. They're not seeing the same side of the moon either.
My last fight or argument
Circle?
is
Moon, Japan, U.S. How does what you say make sense? How could we see if we're
so
on two
because
opposite
what you're
sides?
saying,
Different
if you're
moon
bigger
phases.
and you're walking on the
We
moon,
can
you're
do
going to
what
obviously see the
moon
curvature because it's
phases.
small. The Earth is big, so we're not going to see the curvature as we're walking. So I get what she's saying. I understand that.
Yeah,
Thank you,
the
Killa.
curve,
Anyway,
but
onto this.
the curve
Okay, hold
doesn't
on.
match the size. That's my argument: is the size
Okay.
of the Earth.
Because
and the
there's only one way I can explain this, but I have to make
My
sure I'm right because I could be wrong.
my last argument, my last piece of ammo is if that's your stand, then you're saying that the Coriolis effect that snipers use in military are wrong. Their mathematics for the curvature and the movement are wrong, which can't be because that's what they use all the time to make those shots.
Yes, I say it's wrong because it's going to all be my magnetic poles and pushes that are going to cause that. That's where you get your gravity and stuff. Well, I won't get into gravity. That one I'm not even sure about. I still don't get gravity or how.
Yeah,
it
but
works,
if you
or
hang
where
out
it
with
comes from.
Gravity's a myth.
shooters,
I'll do that.
because I've hung out with shooters and military guys, they say curvature of the Earth. Shooters.
I think it's landscape.
So
I don't think
I
that's
don't
that
know.
is.
I mean,
So, but then that okay. So then let's play back to the ship curving. So if the world is so big and you got to account for that curve, why would you have to account for the curve in such a small area? That doesn't make sense.
but that's what they use.
Same exact thing with I'm trying to find a ball. Same exact thing with what Natalie was saying with the ship. It's gonna because it's so big, it's gonna almost be straight for a while in this area if you're only doing that. But if you're shooting a bullet that
And I get it.
is
It's
only
only
going
2
a couple of
miles.
miles, so
But-
that curvature shouldn't affect because it's so big.
No, and I get that. But what I'm saying
That's
is
gravity.
that's their
That's literally
mathematics.
gravity, is what you're talking
But that's
about.
And
no, you're helping my case, not Killa's, because Killa's saying that it's the curvature of the Earth that you have to account for. I think what you're saying is yes, it's
There's something about
gravity.
it, but I don't know enough about guns to figure that one out.
I think
To be
what
honest.
you're saying is it's gravity. It's not a pull of the Earth being round. It's just gravitational pull of pulling that bullet down. Of course, it's not going to go
I don't
straight.
know
It's
shit,
going to.
but that's what
I don't either.
But when you also get into the physics of something like a bullet, you have to think into account all of the laws of physics, and like the biggest ones is that things are going to keep moving unless something like stops it. One of Newton's laws, I don't know if it was the first, second, or third one, but there has to be an opposing force on something to stop it. You have gravity, and then you also have wind drag, and then anything that bullet's gonna hit.
Right.
So that's
I don't know. I'm not a professional.
How did we get
sniper,
onto the
but
bullet thing? Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. How did we get onto that?
We were talking about the
Because
bow.
it's
I'm
snipers.
confused.
Killith's saying that when snipers shoot, they have to account for the curvature of the earth because the way the bullet falls.
And movement.
I don't think that makes sense at all because just like our ship scenario of the world's so big, we should see something straight for a while before it curves, which makes
We're gonna
sense.
have
But a
some
bullet's not going to go
non-professional
thousands of
snipers talking
miles.
shit.
Oh, I hope so. God, I hope so.
I
They're gonna be
don't.
like, that dude don't know nothing. I'm gonna be like, I don't know, but that's just what I know. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't.
I don't think snipers would have to account for the curvature of the earth as much as they'd have to account for, because snipers can snipe miles and miles away, as much as they just have to account for like the geographical area.
But like I said,
Yeah.
I've heard that term around them. That's why I'm bringing it up. And
Yeah.
if you do a lot of military studying and strategy, and you watch programs on snipers, it's been said before, and that's why I brought that up, because I'm saying, well, are they wrong?
If anybody in the chat or if anybody watching the video, comment and let us know.
In the chat, we
let
don't have
us
a
know.
It's comment section, dick. Whatever. Write your message where you feel it's okay. Smoke signal us. Write us a letter. Text us.
Yeah,
Okay?
I might not know.
We don't have a
join the
comment
bottle.
section, I guess. But if someone knows, let us know. Because I mean, we really are kind of we're guessing. I don't know. I don't know if the freaking
I'm old.
flat
I'm comfortable.
or
I
a
gotta live on a ball.
Look us up on MapQuest.
Shut up, sniper. Actually, it literally says actually. It says actually. Statistically. Actually, snipers do factor in the Earth's curvature when shooting at extremely long distances. This is because of Coriolis effect, which causes an object moving horizontally on or near Earth's surface to be deflected slightly off course due to the spinning of the planet.
Good job.
Gravity?
Thank you.
That's
Gravity's a myth.
gravity. That has no. That doesn't make sense. Again, either a ship is really far away and can curve, or I have to account for a bullet for the curve. But you can't have both.
You heard it from the horse.
You can't do both of them like that. Don't make sense to me.
I'm gonna stay silent because I might be switching sides right now.
Thank you.
Why are you gonna switch sides? You just read it.
The bullet.
They use the Coriolis effect.
They're just saying gravity really fancy. Don't put lipstick on a pig and tell me that it's freaking my prom date, okay?
It could be.
We didn't have a prom date.
I'll still take her out.
I'm a Muslim on Saturdays.
In physics, the Coriolis force is an inertial force that acts on objects in motion within a frame of reference that rotates with the respect to an inertial frame. That's Wikipedia. Don't fucking... Don't take that in.
Wikipedia, right?
That's a lot of... I feel like that's... I need it... Coriolis effect dumbed down for dummies.
Well, we'll probably get some shooters or somebody who knows something chiming in next week on the comments being like, that old dude don't know shit. That young guy don't know shit.
No. Oh no, I could already see them roasting me. That's I don't care.
I'm falling down a weird rabbit hole. I don't
Oh,
want
people,
to Anyway,
see, fall down.
Well,
see, that's why I
see
said
that-
it's the world being round just leads you into other rabbit holes if it doesn't make sense. Gravity doesn't make sense. The
'Cause there's
stars
giants.
don't make sense. The water don't make. Don't you get me started on giants?
There's giants.
Get me started. They're real.
so I
And
do think
The
now
Mesa
it's-
Flats are actually trees, not mountains.
I do think it's. I don't think the Earth is perfectly spherical. I do think there has to be
Well, it's
something
oblong.
to it. What was
You
it?
think
you
it's
were-
you think it's a pear shape?
No.
I thought
You think
that was
Maybe
what
like
did
an
it say?
egg.
An egg?
Maybe like an egg.
egg shaped.
I could almost go for that.
I don't know.
Like, hold on. Let me go grab an egg real quick.
I'm gonna go get an egg.
It's a weird shape.
I don't think it's.
Then why don't we
I just-
slip off?
I just don't
Why don't we
believe
just
this.
slip off? Like if we're just going through the universe like this, why don't we go?
Alaska. Okay. So that's another thing. That leads me into Alaska and Antarctica, because out of all of our world nations, the only thing we can agree on, no one can go to Antarctica. That's it.
You
Period.
can though. You
When?
can. If you
You
look
can,
on
though.
there's research facilities that are down
Yeah.
there.
that you have
documentaries.
to
It's
have
people,
permission
they're all
from the
over.
government to be at. You
But
can't
they
just go
don't.
as a tourist. We can't go as a tourist. I can't just decide to go
Well,
one
there's
day.
so there's a guy on YouTube.
We
That's
playing
Nobody.
D&D?
That's the
He's
shape
just-
of the Earth.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have
D&D,
any
guys.
eggs. Sorry.
But no, there's a guy on YouTube, and he's just a YouTube guy, and he just went down there and filmed all kinds of shit. Because if you go to like the McMurdo ice station down there, that's one of the stations where you can go down there and just do research with everybody. Because that's all they're fucking doing.
Yeah, but that's it. You can't go into it, though. There's a point where they will stop you. The United Nations has a point in...
Oh my god, that's I don't get paid enough to care about that shit. They can
Well, no.
keep their secrets for all I give a shit.
Killer's
No.
question was, why don't we fall off? Because they don't let us go past that.
Why don't we fall off what?
Off our
The
flat plate.
Earth.
That's
Off of a flat
That's
Earth.
gravity.
Yeah.
Off
So
the
when we're
edge.
like,
That's not
there's
real.
nothing dangerous in space that's gonna go flip this plate. Like what's under us, keeping us like
I still
this?
don't think space is
Gravity.
real, but that's a whole nother
Jesus
episode.
Christ. Shut up. Oh my god.
I need a bathroom.
I hate you.
Oh,
I'll be back.
get out of here.
So let's bye,
Where'd
Tyler.
Tyler go?
He said he'll be back.
You got mad? You got mad? It's okay. It's flat, baby. It's flat. Come back, Tyler. Oh man, that's sad. You got mad. I'm just playing. We're actually in a zoo. It's an alien zoo,
Honestly, I could believe that.
like an ant farm.
I'd believe it. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. You know? I don't know if it's round, donut shaped, or yeah, I just know
So
a
what do you
circle doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know if you'd call it an opinion or like what do you think's going on in that one town that's like up in Alaska that can be dark for 14 to 16 hours a day. I think they can, or 20 hours a day.
That's for the vampires.
Yeah.
They say people lose their minds up there, though. Like,
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about like sun and moon and shit. Like, do you know why that happens?
because the sun and moon are on the other side of the freaking flat
Plate.
Earth, hanging out over here.
Yes,
Rolling
because
around on the plate.
we're gonna say the top of this ornament is where that is. Sometimes it's like here, sometimes it's like here, and the moon and sun are like down here.
Yeah, they're just hanging out.
Something like that. So where does that fit into your flat Earth theory? Oh, I dropped the ornament. Shit.
Same thing is so in your set. I keep having circular things and then I lose my circular things.
But you don't have any spheres, so it's not accurate.
Okay, here. Nope. Okay, flat, right? McDonald's cup lid.
I hate you.
So middle of the Earth. Okay, or North Pole. Santa lives here. This is like all of Antarctica kind of goes around. So if
Is that
Our
what you
stuff-
think Antarctica does?
well, I feel because there's a whole
Where
theory
is
of
Earth?
outside
Hold
of
on, no, we're gonna
Antarctica.
test your geography. Where is Earth on this? Not Earth.
Well, this is
Where is
Earth.
America? Sorry.
Somewhere like
Earth.
over here,
Okay.
because then Japan and stuff would be on the other side.
Where's Africa?
Let me think.
Okay, hold on. I gotta think of a round Earth. Wait, no, it's flat. So it would be U.S. I think down here, and then China stuff would be up in here. I think is how it would go.
Where's Europe?
They
Fuck
don't
if I
get,
know.
They don't get a
Because none of this is making
Not
sense
connected
with
to
like.
China. Hold on,
none
let me
of
pull
this-
up my maps.
He's got to show you. Pull up your flat map. Show her the maps.
You're stupid.
Well, you guys wanted to go on about the flat Earth. Outside of
I
Antarctica,
was-
a whole other
I-
thing of like, there's other land masses outside of that.
just-
We are not. That's where your Pangeas are. That's
gotta show
where
her.
your.
That's where your
Your other
Pangeas
stuff
are,
is
motherfucker. Do you know what Pangea is?
Yeah. I know what it is.
Well, it's not this
What's Pangea?
Pangea.
Sarah, what's
Pangea was-
Pangea?
It's what when everything was all connected together before everything all split apart.
The original continent.
Okay.
Yeah, the original continent. So yeah, but that's
Howdy.
where your bigger parts of Pangea are. We're the smaller part of it, and the bigger parts broke out. So if it was one circle, we were in the middle, and the others broke out, and then we're what's left in the middle. So we're technically the smaller continent broken off of Pangea.
But why'd we stop moving?
You said you wanted to know my thoughts on why it was built like that. These are my reasons. You fell down
Mothman.
another rabbit hole.
Never mind. I'm switching sides back. You're dumb.
You
You're a
switch
side
sides.
switcher.
What else we got?
She's a
I'm a what? I'm a what? Say it again.
Huh?
You a hood hopper?
Could happen. Where's the one that shows the outer pole?
Recycle your shit.
There's a whole outer part to it. Now, see, and that's the thing that gets me is the. Can I share my screen? No, it's not gonna let me. Oh shoot, my laptop dying. Hold on. Everyone pause. Anywho, give me more of a reason why it's round. 'Cause-
No, fuck you. I think we've
Yeah, I'm
done
not doing
enough.
this.
You actually have no logical thing that we haven't disproven yet.
Oh, so I was arguing with somebody online. Not really arguing, but so when you make a comment, right? Sometimes I wake up and I'm not in a clear mind. I haven't smoked yet.
Oh no.
I get kind of irritated and say stuff. But anyway, there is this museum being built in California, and I like museums; they're cool. And I just had said, hey, that's cool, but why are they building shit in LA when it looks like Escape from LA? And that was it. That was it. All of a sudden, you ain't never fucking been to California. You know what the fuck you're talking about and all this shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Didn't you live in LA?
I did.
I was gonna say.
So it's like, well, I had to type that, and I said, no, I live in California. I live in LA. I live in North Hollywood and all that area. I love California. I don't dislike it. I was just wondering why it was such a nice, shiny new project when they could be putting that money other places, right? It just didn't make sense to me, so that's why I made that comment. And so, yeah, I've got quite a few that were like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You've never lived here. You've never been here. And I was like, yeah, I did. But I don't hate LA. But just in them comments from just saying something very, it wasn't an attack. I wasn't attacked. I was just curious why. And it's just like when you say shit online, there was this employee that didn't want to do something their supervisor asked. And I just had commented, fucking lazy people. That's it. Okay. Now.
Starting fights online.
Yeah. I was just like, lazy motherfucker, just do what you're told. Like, what's the problem? Take pride in your job. And it went from, you're a fucking race hater and you're racist. And
Okay.
you don't like black people. And I was like, what?
Damn.
I was like, I never said one thing about black people. You must not be able to read. So, I'm starting to get pulled into that shit. And I stopped myself because it was like, well, no, I didn't say nothing racist. You're just dumb as fuck.
No. I have to stop myself online a lot because I'm like, no, you don't need to argue with someone you're not fucking talking to right now.
Yeah. And it's like, I forgot I made that comment. And now this person took it super to heart. Now I'm a racist.
Now I'm a racist. Damn it.
With all my colored friends. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on, guys. But you just got to be careful. You got to be careful what you say because people are so fucking sensitive. And half of them can't read, so they don't know what the fuck you just wrote. They just see a little snippet of whatever's in that paragraph that they can understand.
Yeah. I think a lot of people who take stuff on the internet to heart lack critical thinking skills.
True. That's why I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to ignore all that shit. Because I know I want to chime in. Nobody.
Sarah, we can't hear you.
Oh, how about now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry, my computer was dying, so I had to disconnect my headphones, go to my AirPods, and yeah, it's a whole mess. Anywho, I just like to argue. I don't care if the world's flat, round, circular, square, cubic. I still got to pay rent next month, so
No, Texas
unless
is
that
flat.
changes
On
my
that
rent.
note, you know what I want to talk about?
Let's talk about it.
I want to talk about the Mandela effect.
Ooh, Mandela.
No.
You know what?
Because what I think happens a lot of the time is that a lot of like specifically with like Fruit of the Loom or Monopoly, like these big name brands, I think a lot of people forget that when you get up to that level that those guys are at with like production and manufacturing, there's going to be people who rip you off. So I think that's where some of the like the logo stuff, the logo indifferences, where like especially with, like the Berenstein Bears, where you can find both of them, and it's probably because there are multiple manufacturers of it.
The
Right.
berry stained bears.
The Berenstein.
Berenstain.
To be honest, I was too young to read those books.
Yeah.
I
People my
can't
age
read.
remember it one way, and then same person my age remembers it a different way.
Yeah.
What I think I don't know what to believe, because there are things that I swear to God I remember.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Pikachu. I don't know if you guys know about the Pikachu one, where like the top of his tail had brown on it, but now it doesn't. It's on the bottom part of his tail. I always remember being on the top part. Like, I'm a Pokemon fanatic, and I
Yeah, you would know.
swear
Yeah.
his brown stripe was on the top of his tail, not on the bottom.
Right.
But I don't know. Same with
Well, okay.
the Monopoly guy. I freaking love Monopoly, man. That freaking little monocle crap. He never
He
had a monocle.
He has a monocle.
Yeah.
I swear to
I
God, he had a
remember.
monocle.
Right? Well, and it's referenced in movies, it's referenced in shows, and old shows, like not like new ones. It's
Ooh.
Well, what do you attribute
Monopoly
to,
Man
like,
had a monocle.
something
I know the
that's
peanut
not?
guy did.
Yeah, peanut guy definitely did. What do you attribute to like stuff that's not brand, like spelling? Because like me and a friend, for instance, I remember Nelson Mandela going to prison for standing up in Africa for the rights of people. And he went to prison, and he got out, and he became like the fucking prime minister or president of that little country. Now, that's what I remember. My buddy, and you guys know this guy too, but he stands firm. He goes, no, he died. He didn't even go to prison. They killed him. I go, no, they didn't. I remember. He goes, no. He goes, they killed him. He was dead. And I said, no, he's not. And so we know two different realities, right? And he swears by that. He goes, I don't know who the other guys you're talking about. He goes, no, they killed Mandela. And I was like, no, dude, he became like a president or some shit in this country when I was a teenager. And he's like, so that's not.
I mean,
that big
Look,
thing.
that's what Wikipedia says. You're right.
I'm
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And it says he died in 2013. I remember when he died.
See, that's what I was saying. The homeboy says, no. He goes, you're wrong. I'm like, nah. But he remembers it a totally different way when he was younger.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
There is. I thought a long time ago that I thought Tim Curry died. Did that happen to anyone else? I thought Tim Curry died. Was
Yeah,
dead.
I thought he died.
He's not dead. I swear to God, it was a whole thing when he died. And then
Tim
the
Curry?
Remind me who Tim Curry is. Sorry.
Pennywise, the original Pennywise, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Home Alone 2. He's the
Scary Movie 2.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't remember him dying.
Oh.
I remember him.
I don't.
No, he's still alive.
I think he's still alive. Yeah, I was gonna say I
Yeah.
remember him being alive.
See, I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah,
I thought he died, but that could
We all
have been an
got-
internet thing.
Our dimensions got switched at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it's CERN Collider,
yeah, they
Stuff
play
be-
with things.
throwing stuff around.
I
don't
also
know.
think some of it, I saw this somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it or what I even saw it on. I think it was another podcast and some guy said it. And I think it could also be a social experiment to see how much of
Oh yeah,
history
gaslighting.
they can erase in front of our eyes without us like really questioning it.
Mm.
And to be honest, I don't think it's going well because we are questioning a lot.
Oh yeah, no, they chose a freaking ADHD nation to freaking play with. These dudes are looking deeper into it. That's why, honestly, I remember Fruit of the Loom having a cornucopia. Like their commercials, their clothes. Like they even had a commercial where the cornucopia was he was a dude in a suit and he had little arms and legs and it was a cornucopia. I think they're just gaslighting. I think they're just being jerks. Like I really believe that these people. Because honestly, I would like. Because you guys, did you hear about the Sinbad Mandela effect, where they said he did a movie like Shazam, But then he finally admitted it a few years ago. All right, yes, I did it. I was high or whatever during it, and I just wanted to forget about it. So I kept telling everybody, no, I didn't. And yeah, I did. But is that it? Is it? Are we just getting gaslighted in a lot of this stuff? Like, are people just like, you know, or
Trying to make
Will
us
we ever
crazy.
know?
or
I
are
don't
we
know.
jumping dimensions? Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know. I don't think we'll ever know. The Mandela effect. I don't like it.
No,
It's
sir.
weird. Things are changing.
Change,
I think
Things
it's
are changing. I don't like it.
change your underwear.
Change is bad.
Change is bad, okay?
Man.
Well,
That's awesome.
Because like not to
Yeah.
bring the mood down, but have you seen like does Sab have a like a U.S. history class? He's in middle
Yeah.
school, right? He has a history class.
Yeah.
Like, not to bring the mood down, but I don't know if you've seen pictures or if you've seen New Age history textbooks, and they're like
Mm-mm.
trying to rewrite the Trail of Tears to like we just happily asked them to move.
Oh,
We just
jeez.
asked them if we could have their space. Like
Hey,
it's kind of fucking crazy because then they're gonna have this whole new generation of kids that don't know what the
Thinking.
Trail of Tears is, and we're gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
well, that's like how
They're gonna try and erase all of that.
our generation,
Yeah.
we were taught, like, you know what I'm saying, Columbus and all that was good times.
Mhm.
Good times.
Yeah, it was like they brought food and they shook hands and here's blankets and let's hang out, and that's what we knew. And it wasn't until I was in fucking junior high hanging out with some kids that their families talked about that shit. And then I finally was like talking to my mom and my family and my uncle, and they're like, oh yeah, Christopher Columbus. Yeah, they slaughtered all kinds of Indians and shit. Gave them, chicken pox.
Gave you smallpox and shit.
Smallpox and killed motherfuckers. I was like,
Yeah.
what? So
Massacred them.
it wasn't a good dinner. Like,
What the fuck
That's-
is Thanksgiving
that's
about?
what is this shit? And that's
That's what I love about Thanksgiving is they didn't
It really
eat it
opened
with
my eyes.
the Indians. They ate
Oh.
the Indians.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy, right?
Oh.
When you start learning about the
Big
history,
stuff.
it's fucked up.
Oh yeah. Well, I've even heard that in some places they're trying to take out like the crazy, like Martin Luther King's assassination. They're trying to make it like he just passed away. Like he
Good.
just, he did his thing. He did the march, and then he passed away. And he died. Not he got freaking shot outside of his hotel
Assassinated.
room.
With the fucking
Like they're
rifle.
leaving stuff out. Even like I heard they're getting rid of Cesar Chavez in schools. That's a big Mexican kind of thing. That's independence for us. That really has a lot. But they're
not
saying
lying,
that there's
'cause it's
no
not from you.
historical proof. It's not historical. There's no set proof of it.
True.
I think it's stupid. What do I know? I didn't go to school.
This could just be American public education.
Oh yeah, no, it's crap. It's total crap. I even tell my kids, and anybody can yell at me and say I'm stupid, but school is for the basics: math, social skills, some small stuff. But the rest of everything you really need to learn, and the important history and the important things,
You gotta learn in
just
the
gotta really
street,
look into it
motherfucker.
yourself. Yeah. Well,
Gotta learn how to
everybody
put up that
talks
arm.
about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Protect your neck.
Pajama. Guard. Well, it's been a blast.
It's just too bad.
kiddos. But I gotta
Are you out of here?
I gotta go. They're gonna
You
lock
get me
me
all
up.
riled up on flat Earth and make me look crazy.
That's all right. You guys
Kidding.
can
You are
I made
crazy.
myself look crazy.
talk smack about
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, we usually do.
This guy. He's gay.
This guy.
All right. Do you have any last words? Any parting notes for the nice people?
Don't steal our ideas.
Okay.
The earth is round. Love each other. Take care.
We talked about that.
How's that?
And we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about
That was dope. We
All right,
appreciate you,
guys.
Killa. Get
Appreciate
your
y'all.
butt home safe.
Yes, I'm gonna drive across this island in the dark.
Woo!
That was-
Big
that
Island?
was- Yep.
Good luck with
Happy
that.
trails.
Kona de Hilo. Gotta get going.
Happy
2
trails.
hours.
Woo!
All right, guys. Take care.
See you later, brother.
Oh god, now that bitch motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
I'm leaving that in there. Did it just get quieter?
It
It
did.
did.
I think that was the white noise in his.
Damn.
Oh, the air conditioning.
I
It
could
was
see.
me.
Oh, the air conditioning. Fuck you.
Right? Yeah. As it's cold out.
It's cold out. It's 60 degrees.
I can't feel my
20
toes right
degrees.
now.
Killer. Oh yeah, you have no air, huh?
Nope.
Ew.
He's
Horrible.
got no heat. Was it last week? He was in there freezing. Like, you
Mhm.
could see his breath.
Oh, I can right now
Yeah,
too. It's
dedication.
just not on camera.
Education. Have you grown up in? Were you born in Colorado?
No,
No. Were you born in California?
I was.
How long did you live there?
Maybe like 8 years. And
8
then just
years.
Traveled back and forth after. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Was it like your mom moved out to Colorado and you went with her?
Yeah.
Solid. Was there a reason why?
Probably.
Oh,
But I
okay.
don't know. There's a
Interesting.
lot of reasons.
No, they didn't ask my opinion.
Yeah. I don't think it
Sprout, I know you were born, raised, and never lived anywhere else.
Homegrown, baby. Gang, gang.
Homegrown. I don't have family out in New Mexico, right?
That place sucks.
Yeah, New Mexico sucks. My wife has family out there. I don't.
Oh.
I got family everywhere, though. I got family in California. I got family in Mexico. I actually have a lot of family in Pueblo. I guess that's not that strange. It's like little Mexico.
Yeah, that place sucks too.
That place is horrible.
It's on like the top freaking worst places to live in Colorado, outside of Denver,
I mean, anywhere. Shit.
right? Ooh, Pueblo gets scary. That's why I'm cool with Colorado Springs, but you want me to go
Past
further?
that,
I'm
no.
probably gonna say no. Nah, always down to the Springs.
Fuck.
I ain't going further. Too much. That's funny though. Killa freaking brought up the flat Earth thing, and I wasn't able to have all my freaking info in front of me. So
You're stupid. I don't believe you.
I know I am. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm sticking with what I say. Nah, I did not know this. Did you know Meow Wolf stole one of Tyler's designs? Not stole, but basically freaking copied his stuff.
Allegedly.
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 According
Allegedly.
to who? Let's look this shit up. Hold up.
Tyler. No, look it up. He's got the piece in front of him. Well, not in front of him. It's probably. He probably put it.
Okay, let me see your piece.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The peepsicle.
That's not the peepsicle.
Well, no, but that's what they took it from. Because he had signed up for a designer program. Sent him all their stuff. Never got back to him. And then came out with that little popsicle.
Oh, so that one is Meow Wolf's design?
Yep.
Oh, that's gay. Sucks. Is that what's on your wall behind you?
Yeah, that's their patch and stuff.
Oh.
I got a lot of their stuff in here.
You don't even work for him anymore.
I know, but memories.
Memory.
I wouldn't consider it stolen. I'd consider it ripped off.
No, same thing. I said it wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You missed the story. I was just trying to catch you up.
I said
Well,
allegedly.
I don't fucking care anymore. So
Okay. Well, you know.
when are we? Okay, apparently it's working. When are we
What?
gonna start stealing Tyler's designs?
Do it now.
What are you
Come
doing
up with
tomorrow?
come up with cooler shit, Tyler.
Fuck you.
Look. That's
Y'all remember
funny.
the Denver Thuggets?
You can't call him that anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I miss it. You gotta remember the good old
Anyway.
days.
Shut up, bitch.
Shoot that bitch with a Nerf gun.
Loud.
Come here, Leia. Is it loaded? Wasn't loaded.
No animals were hurt.
It's never loaded. No animals were hurt in the taping of this show.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Yep. Never mind.
That one was loaded.
Animals may have been slightly harmed in the filming of this episode.
Here
No,
comes
I didn't
Sarah
hit her. She's
McLachlan.
fine. Stop limping.
Stop laughing. You're fine. Walk right.
Iggy!
Stop crying.
Oh, you're gonna be such a good parent.
Come here, Iggy! Iggy! Oh, Hendrix!
That's funny.
Oh my god. I'm so full.
Are you? How was dinner? How was your
It was great.
anniversary?
I ate so much food.
Where'd you
Now I
go?
want to throw up and go to bed.
Nice. I just went to Olive Garden. When you're there, you're family.
Your family.
Sponsor me.
Give me them unlimited breadsticks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Them bitches be hard though.
Yeah. Gotta wrap them in a paper towel. Got them in the microwave. We'll bring them right back.
You said them bitches be hard though.
You let them sit long enough, you can turn them suckers into spears. Chuck them at somebody.
Oh yeah.
Stupid.
That's funny.
What are we talking about?
We talking about that.
Thank you,
What are we
Tyler.
talking about?
Hey, don't eat the fucking Nerf bullet, dumbass. God damn it.
Huh?
Fucking hell. Anyway. Bro, you were telling me this
Not
pretty
one.
cool story about what your kid did the other day at school.
Oh yeah. So
Tyler has to know because
this
it's
little-
fucking hilarious.
freaking boy. So all the kids, my son's in preschool, first grade, something like that. Preschool, I think. He's 4.
Preschool,
So,
first grade, something like that.
you figured out. He's 4. Do the math. They're all playing with Play-Doh. They're all making little snowmen out of Play-Doh. And my son decides to go to 2 of the kids and just grabbed their freaking snowman and just smushed it in between his fingers and then walked away laughing. Like just a little
Yes.
tiny sociopath. Just out to destroy the world for no reason at all.
So
proud
Ross
of
kid's a bully.
Yes,
for
he's
him.
mean. Freaking, we went to the dollar store the other day, and I tell him, pick out what snack you want. Get the snack you want. Okay, I got me a snack. My older son got him a snack. You know what my youngest son wants when we get in the car? Both of our snacks. Not one of his snacks. Not the one that he picked out. The one that I made sure we went down every aisle. Make sure he got the one that he wanted. Didn't even touch his snack.
He knows what he
But
wants and he
ate all
takes
of
it.
mine.
Respect.
Yeah. And bully. And like straight up like, no, Dad, this is mine. No, this one's mine. I got it for me. It's mine. Like, no. If you weren't a baby, I'd fight you right now.
I'll slap that baby.
So upsetting. This little baby. This little adorable little tiny kid punks me.
Mm-hmm.
These kids, man. Can't have nothing.
Because I shot her. Anyway.
Just casual. I shot the hoe. Gotta come out and get her again.
Any reason
her fall
Iggy's
first
hiding
line.
under my blanket right now? Tyler, how was your son's birthday?
It was good.
Did you do
He ate.
anything?
We had a little party for him. He ate like a whole cake to himself and got messy.
Thanks for
Nice.
the invite, dick.
Rude.
Bro, weren't you at a party or something?
No?
He thinks you have friends.
Yeah, like,
It was Arlo's
okay.
birthday.
Party. It was Arlo's, but you think Arlo did shit for his birthday?
Yeah.
All of Arlo's
Yeah, change
I mean,
tires.
I was gonna
Oh
invite
yeah, we
him,
changed.
but not
Oh,
you.
never mind. I couldn't have come anyway. My fucking tire was flat. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, it wasn't flat. It was off of the rim. Your tire gave up.
It was pretty fucked up, actually. Yeah, thanks for the
Tyler,
invite, bro.
You're not invited.
We're not
Yeah,
deflecting this
really.
onto me. Would have been nice to have told you I couldn't make it.
I mean, I was gonna
Yeah.
invite Arlo, but not you.
Rude. I texted. I told your son happy birthday at midnight 15. I was the
Bro, he was
first
sleeping.
person.
He doesn't even have a phone.
I was gonna say, who'd you text?
I was the first person to tell him happy birthday. Fuck you.
Fuck.
That's awesome.
Fucking hamster bottle.
What?
Fuck you. You're not invited to my kids' birthday parties either.
Nobody wants
Well.
to be.
Kids, you know?
Tyler goes, I wasn't even at his birthday party.
Right. I didn't go. That's funny.
Almost.
Kids' birthday parties are expensive. They're
Mhm.
freaking. Even going to Chuck E. Cheese.
I thought I was gonna have to shoot my way out.
This is what you have to do.
Oh, here was a question I had for everyone at the shop today. How many 3-year-olds do you think you could fight, Tyler?
At once or like in a row?
They come in wave. They come. One comes at you every 10 seconds.
Are we talking like strong 3-year-olds or is like just like I
And
need
then
to know, like,
every
are they
third
disabled?
3-year-old has Sarah's son's kind of energy. So he's like,
Oh,
it's like a
shit.
straight 3-year-old bully.
I mean, I think he needs to be like the final boss after the waves, but
No,
I don't know
it's
about that.
every third. So you get 2 normal, regular, nice 3-year-olds, and then you get 1 mean ass fucking.
One bully.
I mean, I think I can make it through the 3 waves, and then once I get to him, it's gonna be some work, but he might take me down.
I said by the third crazy kid. So that was like I think
Yeah.
9 kids down.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think by the third one, that third one would get me. The
mine
first 2
punched me in the
would
nuts earlier, and I was down.
Ooh.
Yours is 1.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my
Kids are
god.
brutal. Kids are brutal. Yeah, 9's the most I think I could get through. That's after that, I think I'm done for.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
At
got
least I
12.
wasn't like Shauna. Shauna was like, I'll
yeah,
take them
Shauna
all
said
down. I ain't got no problem with none of them.
20.
Yeah, do I get a taser or something?
Nope.
Right? What are our weapon choices? Just straight
Seriously.
melee?
But but now every other 3-year-old, so every 2 has a bat.
I think I could jump over that.
I don't think they'd be able to hold the bat correctly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think they might have a bat. I'm cool with them having one because I don't think they'd be able to wield it right.
Mm-hmm. Can we take the bat?
Or right? Ooh.
It's a fight. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I'll hit a child with another child.
Right? And start chucking them at each other.
What's up?
What's up, kid?
All right. I think there's very good answers. I think they were very productive.
Yeah, and we were getting a lot of comments on that one.
What? It had to be me.
Everything we just said is all hypothetical. We are not hurting children at all, we promise.
Don't call.
I've never even met
Natalie's
a
dogs, on the
3-year-old.
other hand, probably not.
It was my cat, actually. It's fine.
I said your animal, but whatever. You can get
Oh, I thought you
specific.
said your dog. Sorry.
I don't know. I might have said dogs. I don't know. We'll find out when I edit.
I would like it known. I don't have kids.
I was adopted.
Yeah.
We know, Tyler. Fucking look at you.
I never grew up. I'm still a child.
My dad left.
We know.
No, we don't. Oh, we had someone in the comments ask if it hurts to sleep with your piercings in, Natalie. I don't know if you wanted to answer that question for them, but I thought that was fun.
Hurts to sleep. I don't notice that they're there. I guess when you first get them, it can if you're like sleeping directly on them. But no, they don't really. Yes, Tyler?
Do you ever wake up with like a blanket stuck to any of them or anything like that?
This might be TMI, but fuck it, it'll get us views. When I had my nipple piercings in, I used to love to sleep with no shirt on or in a very thin tank top, and it took one time. one time.
Just what?
I had one of those like super soft, but like definitely a super grabby blanket, and it fucking caught on one of them. I don't remember if I threw the blanket off or if someone had yanked the blanket from me or what had happened, but I woke up
No.
and fucking was sitting there like, oh my god. And then, yeah, I've never actually. I think for a while I slept in sports bras.
Damn.
I eventually stopped doing that and just made sure to sleep in a t-shirt. And then I took my nipple piercings out, so I don't have those anymore.
Good for you.
I still have mine, and it terrifies me to get them caught on stuff. You know what is a reoccurring nightmare to me? There's a video. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a guy doing laundry, and he's got his shirt off, and he leans into the washer to get his clothes, and his nipple ring gets stuck right into the lock, and he rips it out. And I don't know why, but that is my biggest freaking fear. Like, even when I do laundry, I make sure I'm wearing a shirt. I am not dipping deep. My chest is not going to touch anything. Like, that is total fear status right there. Scares the crap out of me. I think it was Sincere who showed it to me.
Oh.
It was a long time ago. It was just...
Did you ever get scared like when you were working on cars?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm still scared. I still get freaking, like, even with like my chain now, if it freaking swings just right, it freaking nips my nip on it.
Ooh.
I want to take them out, but I don't have very many. Well, I say that now, but I have a few piercings. But to me, I don't have that many piercings. So I'm holding on to them just because I don't know if I'm getting.
No, and I like to
will
use you
not
as
do
an
them again.
example when I'm trying to convince a guy to get his nipples pierced, and he's like, "I've got too small nipples." I'd be like, "Look at this motherfucker over here."
But what about me? That doesn't work.
Oh, you do have very small nipples, actually. You have like
Are your
you have
nipples
like no
smaller than mine?
areola.
There's nothing to pierce.
I don't either. I don't have nothing. Where
No,
mine
you have
appears
nipple
is-
and you have like areola. Tyler just has like nipple, and that's it.
It's flat.
I
Straw,
wish I
I've
had
seen
a
your nipples
picture.
enough to know. I've seen your
You
nipples.
never see them before they were pierced. My nipples used to be inverted. They didn't go out. They went in.
Oh, is that why
My
they
nipples
tingle?
were pointing the other way.
Is that what?
You had to tickle them.
Had to blow on it a little bit just so I could pierce them.
Damn. I thought it was cold out.
All right, well, Tyler, you have no excuse. Let me pierce your nipples.
Let's do it.
We can try, but I don't know if it's
It's
gonna
called a
work.
surface piercing.
Ooh.
I always wondered if that would work. Like if you did like one of the staple bars, flat bars. They're called flat bars. I call them staple bars. Flat bars.
Good. Ow.
I don't know.
What do you want,
Can't see
bitch?
on the camera, but I'm touching my nipples.
This is the cat we shot. She's fine, as you
She's
can see.
fine. Crazy animals. Yeah, piercings are crazy.
Mhm.
I think that's actually one of our kind of outside of that piercing video that we did with the piercing baby's ears. People's comments really go towards your piercings. Like, they think you have a lot.
Yeah.
I
are
don't think you
allowed
have that
around
much.
magnets?
I did this the other day. What about magnets?
Are you allowed around them?
Yeah, because none of my body jewelry is magnetic, dumbass.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Tyler, do you have any piercings?
No, I just have this.
Oh
fucking
yeah, you have your
dermal
dermal.
implant. That's it.
You're them all.
I've been
Just
X-rayed
have
with my
them.
jewelry. Never had a CT or an MRI scan with it, but it shouldn't affect it because it's not magnetic. Actually,
Yeah.
mouth. You know this, Sarah. Mouth X-rays when you have all your nose stuff and lip, like it looks fucking funny.
I love looking at my x-rays when they do that.
Mm-hmm.
My whole nose looks all freaking crazy. My stuff's all jacked up. I want to get my high nostrils done, but I'm so scared.
Me too. That's just gonna hurt.
trying to get my butt cheeks done.
Yeah.
Let me put a dermal in them.
Ooh.
I thought you farted.
That's funny.
Tyler, can I
Yeah.
give you a nasaling? I feel like you have a good nose for it.
A what?
A nasaling?
What is that?
Just say yes.
Do it. Go for it. Yeah, do it. What's it gonna do? It's just gonna hurt.
Maybe.
It's just gonna hurt. So it's a bar that has to go straight through everything. And I think usually they have to be done at a minimum of like a 10 gauge.
Ooh.
I think.
No. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Well, I tried.
I got a baby though.
Wow. I got a baby though. I ain't got no opinion right now.
If we get 1,000 likes on this YouTube video, Tyler will let me pierce his nasaling.
Nasaling.
Do I have to agree
Did you
to
say
that?
1,000?
Yeah, 1,000 likes. It's a painful fucking piercing, bro. I'm shooting high.
Are we counting
A lot
likes
of
and
likes.
dislikes?
Just kidding.
Nope, likes. Has to be likes.
Damn. I'm gonna go dislike.
No one ever counts the
I'm gonna
dislikes.
go dislike.
I want to go dislike. Is that a negative on the like though?
Ooh.
I mean, does this number need to be above?
Hmm.
That's funny. Oh, the nasaling. That just seems like that'd be a lot of force to
Yeah, that's why they have to be
Yeah.
done
Pop
with such a
pop.
thick gauge, because the needle's gonna bend.
No, thank you.
1,000 likes.
Ouch.
Tyler will let me do it.
1,000. Do it live. Just could see him cry.
I hope I'm not live.
He might throw up.
I've done worse on camera.
Say that again?
No.
Come again? I beg your pardon?
That's funny. Oh, man. I need to shave. I am too hairy right now.
Same.
I got
It's
hair.
cold out. I don't want to shave. I don't want bald head.
I know, that's why I keep freaking finding every reason not to. It's like, I'm not going anywhere this month. Why should I cut my hair? What am I looking good for?
Do it when it gets warm.
Exactly.
Right? That's what I'm doing it for, the sun.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pimple on my ear.
Funny.
Gross.
Ew, you know what I hate when they're like, it's like right on that tragus point where like
Oh,
your
yeah, those
face
ones suck.
touch. It just
I have one-
stings.
Right on my like anti-tragus area. It's like right here.
Mm.
That shit hurts.
You know where I get them every so often is like right
Your
in
taint?
between where my ear rip. Pretty much my ear taint.
Your ear taint.
God, that one taint conversation would have been a freaking hit on YouTube.
Okay.
Though in New Orleans,
Oh,
second time.
Tyler,
Well, I've heard about it.
I'm
You
gonna ask you one more time.
I think we all should answer at the same time.
Tyler.
We all have the same answer because we're humans.
Do you have hair on your taint?
Your mom knows. But yes. All hairy things, please rise.
You are my least favorite person right now, actually.
All hair, no breaks.
Stupid.
New Orleans. What a place.
New Orleans.
No.
Tyler, do you want to do the Denver convention this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, when is that?
July.
Fuck. Maybe, yes.
July.
Put me down as yes for now.
Okay. How about a maybe?
Well, no, put me down as a yes, and if I'm not there, then I'll just like pay you to take my stuff.
Okay. I can do that.
So you'll be there.
So, Forget Art Collective's official lineup for 2024. Philadelphia. Denver.
Wait,
Boom.
when's Philly?
Uh,
In the next
Like
week. or
next
something, right?
week.
it was like
Yeah,
6 days.
Yeah. Yeah, our next podcast will be in Philly, or we'll be, me, Nat, and Scotty will be in Philly. We'll still do the podcast. It's gonna be a little weird one, but we're still doing it. And we'll be here.
Damn. I'm
We gonna be
disappointed.
talking about that in Philly.
Talking about that. Philadelphia. Gang, gang. We came for the crack, yo.
So is this gonna air while we're in Philadelphia?
Yes,
Probably.
yeah. They won't see it until the next week after Philadelphia.
Okay.
So technically,
I guess
right
if
now,
anyone
when you
has
see this,
any recommendations while we're in Philly, please let us know. Because I don't know what the fuck to do out there.
no, not at all. This airs Friday. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So anybody, let us know what the heck to do.
You go for the
Outside of
crack
Philly
and the
cheesesteaks,
Mhm.
crack and cheesesteak. I really do want a Philly cheesesteak. I think out in Philly's the place to have it.
Okay. Nice word association.
I think the one thing I was a little bit disappointed in was New York pizza. I wasn't like.
But yeah, it's just like the style.
I'm not a huge
thin
fan.
crust pizza. It's New York style pizza.
Yeah, thin and big. But everyone's like, "Oh no, you got to get New York pizza. You got to go out there." And I was like, it's pizza. Like I did not like it, but
All the same shape.
Same shit, different shape. Everyone always told me I had to get a hot dog from the hot dog carts, and I refused to because that just seems gross.
Bro, you look like a hot dog from a hot dog cart.
What the fuck? What did I do to you?
Not even sure what that means.
All I asked was if I could go to your kid's birthday party, you fucking asshole.
I don't know what happened, but I'd like to apologize.
I blacked out for a second.
This one time when we were in Tennessee, Tyler smacked the shit out of me for no goddamn reason.
I didn't know it was you. You came up behind me.
That is not at all what happened.
Oh man.
Tyler fucking bullies me harder than Saraz's kid bullies other kids.
Allegedly.
It's not allegedly. You just got caught doing it on camera. Fuck you. Goddamn. So your baby doesn't have any fucking eyebrows.
He got you. He won. You just
I know I'm losing. I'm not good at losing. I'm grasping at straws here, man.
New York. What a
This is why Meow will
place.
fit it better, bitch.
Your mom.
No, you can't top what you already did. Stop. Stop while you're ahead, motherfucker.
Oh,
Catch your fucking chips. Get out of the casino. Fuck you.
get your chips. Oh.
Anyway.
I don't know if we should keep talking about hot dogs in New York. Now.
I don't want to talk about fucking hot dogs anymore. Fuck you.
I don't know if that's still the subject matter.
No. I'm done. It's over that.
All right. We're getting away from foods that look like Natalie. She traveled with us on purpose.
I wouldn't.
Are you saying I travel with you on purpose?
Yeah.
Bitch, I plan those trips.
Oh, well,
I
you
say
travel
where
with
we're
her.
You motherfuckers travel with me, and I just accept the abuse. Assholes.
You're the driver.
Pretty much. I'm the most bullied designated
You
driver.
control this crazy bus. You are in control of
I am
this.
not in control here, obviously. I am a hot dog in a hot dog cart.
A New
How much
York
control
hot
do you
dog
think
cart.
I fucking have?
I don't know. A lot of people are saying we got to try them. I don't know what that means, but the hot dogs are weird.
Are you wearing a Waffle House hoodie? We're gonna sell you to
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House.
Didn't I apply there in
applied
Tennessee?
a few different. Yeah.
Like,
That's where you got that from.
Did you really just apply there?
I mean, no, when we were in, what is it,
Oh.
Nashville, whatever the fuck.
Nashville.
I was like, I don't know what you're doing for work anymore.
I'm not working.
Word. Slay queen.
I'm just full-time depressed.
Pussy.
He's your full time.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 40 hours a week, pussy.
Yeah. Get to
You
sleep
gotta put in
still.
some overtime. You gotta chalk up them numbers.
Yeah, you better work harder.
I don't know how.
This is depression season, yo. Get cuffing.
Woo, woo.
These people.
What the fuck are you
People are
doing?
People are messaging me.
Oh,
Read it
Sorrel's
out
got
loud.
hose.
That's my sister. Don't talk to her like that.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Wait, which one?
Alyssa.
I'm just kidding.
She came down to still milk and said we're out of milk.
She texted you.
Yes. She's like, hey, we're out of milk. Or you're out of milk. So she's asking if she can use the car to go get milk. Or more milk.
Nice. This is a great podcast.
Mm-hmm.
At least we'll have content. This one goes a little more wild than a few of the others. That's how we really went far the last few times. I enjoy it. All right, what else? What do you guys want to talk about? If anybody is interested, we are already 2 hours in, so.
I want to go cry in
What do you
bed
got?
now. Actually.
You mean your bun?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So I don't have any fucking milk, bitch.
Why don't you go jump in some hot dog buns? Because you're acting like a real wiener right now.
I'm a winner.
Ask me
Go crawl
about
back
my
under the bed,
wiener.
Tyler. Over you.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Anyways.
The only bitches Tyler pulls are old women.
Old women.
Hey.
We're gonna start. We're gonna call Arlo Oscar Minor because he's got all the wieners.
Oscar Minor?
Yeah.
It's Oscar Mayer, you dumb shit.
Not anymore.
Meyer. Well, not anymore. That's Mandela. That's the Mandela.
Oscar Minor? Don't call my boyfriend a minor.
You're the one that said you were 13 in the first podcast.
Oh, yeah. I'm turning. Actually, I've got 5 more days till I'm 13.
Oh, well. Whatever. She's not really 13, just so I know.
Are you?
Anyways.
Awake over there?
Is Arlo just falling asleep?
Yeah, food coma.
He doesn't care about our wiener jokes.
Yeah, time to bring that dick over here.
Hey, bring that dick over here.
He pulls his wiener out. This show went from PG-13 to rated R.
Earlier we were talking about flat Earth, and I was trying to get 2 spears. I was like, "Give me 2 different shaped balls." And he started
Yes.
He's like, I got you.
Are you not gonna bring your dick over here?
Oh. No, you were talking to me.
Man, get off my computer. Sorry. Stick doesn't fit through the door, I guess.
He doesn't have a car seat, huh?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
What are you doing?
What, about to watch a movie. I'm fucking exhausted.
Tyler wants
Nice.
to
Yeah, it was a long day.
Okay.
Why do you sound
Yeah.
so sad?
Okay.
It sounds like a lot of work.
I don't know. He's
It's
had a
like,
big
I
day.
got 2 belts on.
Oh wait, yeah. Let me see that arm. Nice.
Yeah, lick it. BBP. BBP.
Get your tongue away from that.
Huh?
There's so much blood on that.
I have whatever you've got, bro.
Fair enough.
Happy 7-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Did Arlo taste like hot dog water?
No.
Okay. Because I figure he has what you got.
He goes, I didn't rub enough hot dogs on myself today. He doesn't know the joke. Fuck you, Tyler. Tyler called me a wiener.
A New York wiener.
A New York wiener in New York wiener water.
I'm walking here.
I don't know. No, we're just fucking talking about food that we had in New York, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Everyone tells me I have to try the hot dogs from New York, but I don't know. It just seems gross from sitting in the hot dog water. And Tyler was like, "You are a hot dog sitting in hot dog water." And I was like, "Oh." And like it was the most offended I think I've been in a good 6 months. Like I can't come back from this.
Congratulations.
I'm a wiener. Oh, and Tyler
Or
didn't
cooking
invite us
that.
to his baby's birthday party, so I'm also pissed at him for that.
Well, this baby's not doing jack shots.
Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, he goes, I guess his baby's not doing jack shots with me then. That's what Arlo chose to do on his birthday. Shots of jack.
Shots of Jack. That's funny. Oh, what good times we have.
Mhm.
Fuck you,
I
Tyler.
like to think
I'm
about
not
it.
over this. I can't move past it. That's all I can think about.
I don't know what happened, but you probably deserved it.
You look like a Hot Pocket exploded in a microwave.
Good try.
Good effort.
You're trying to insult a man wearing a Waffle House jacket.
Only
I
has
didn't know
nothing
Waffle
left.
House sold clothes. That's a special order.
He has nothing left to live for.
You can't hurt this man.
Bitch, I got this from Walmart.
All right, I'm over this. I'm going to bed.
She's like, "Fuck the guy."
I'm over this.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's funny. All right, are we done then?
I think so.
Yeah. We got a good 2 hours. We had some fun. Kind of had all the emotions today. We laughed. We cried. I think we even learned a few things today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't try the
Thank
hot
you
dogs
guys
in
for
New York.
watching. Signing off.
I'm just kidding. Do you guys have any last words? Any leaving remarks. Tyler, any more for Natalie? I think she's on the 12th reason. We've got one more.
Don't drink the hot dog water.
Don't drink the hot dog water. That's gonna be his cryptic sign off every time.
Don't drink the hot dog water. All right, hot dog that stays in the hot dog water. What you got for us?
I don't have anything. My brain's not working now. I just want to cry.
You did promise the people we would bully you, so I mean,
I did, didn't I?
You did.
we gave the people what they wanted. She wasn't ready for the shots that were fired.
Oh, so I was gonna say, don't shoot your cat.
Yeah, no
Yes.
cats were harmed. in
No.
this.
No cats were harmed by the Nerf balls.
My cat harms
The
me.
feelings were hurt though. Right? Yeah,
Always.
your cat's mean. She's
She
attacked Nico, but Nico deserved it. I mean,
she,
kept bugging on her.
she just smacked him on the head real fast. It was kind of funny.
And he still kept going back. Didn't even phase him. It's like, what? It's a crazy kid.
She's kind of a bitch.
My kid's crazy.
Yeah.
I love him. All right, well, that's it. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next week in Philly. We talking about that.
Mhm.
We talked about it.
We talked about that.
Talk about something.
Did it shut off? Stop. End
No.
recording. End it.